YouTube, Facebook. This is Aliyahu Dihutiamun back with this last video. The first video was set up for this video. In the last video, I talked about brothers chasing white women. And so you can't holler black power. Same thing goes with religion. All Christianity, Judaism, and Muslim, Islam will lead you nowhere as far as black power. Because you cannot teach white philosophy and throw your hands and say black power. That's how Islam is, if really truth really be told. Because if you do a study, or every religious creation, all religion was created by a con artist. I ain't gonna even say a man. We're gonna call it for what it is. They were created by con artists. If you go back and you see what happened, you go back and you study the truth. All religions were created by con artists. Now, where that leave with spirituality? You have to understand African spirituality was created before, well, when I even say created, was in existence before the creation of religion. This is why I choose to go that path, not only because I am an African man, but also because that was in the beginning. It was before Buddhism, all right? Everything stole from African spirituality. So this is the reason why I choose to go down that path. And if you study every religion, you can see where every religion, even the Freemasons, which is a religion, stole the African concept and changed it to the favor of what they wanted. This is what they're doing now in Kemet. This is why I even use the word Kemet. Actually use the word Kemet. The reason why a lot of people abandon the word Kemet, because Kemet means black land, but when you say Tamari, which means beloved land, how can you get Kemet, black land, and Tamari, beloved land? They don't even sound the same. The word land is not even, it don't sound the same. They use the word Kemet to tell you it means black land, while they trying to change the image on the hieroglyphics, for they can steal your heritage. When in all reality, when we say Kemet, we know there was no such thing as called black. It was talking about a divine people. All right, Ka, divine people, Afro Ka. All right, soul. All right, this is why we use that word. That's why a lot of people even abandon the word Kemet. Because everything the white man throws at you is a lie. When I was in religion, I come to find out and learn for myself that everybody's regurgitating, everybody's repeating something they really don't know themselves. You may think you know, but you don't. I remember my RTC teacher taught me, it's one thing to memorize something, but it's another thing to learn it. If you memorize it, that means you can only regurgitate it and repeat it in that fashion. But if you learn it, you can teach it, switch it up and teach it with your own style to it. The problem is, it's too many people going around memorizing what other people said, believing what other people said, but not knowing the facts for themselves. Learn the facts. Just because you go to seminary don't mean you know the facts. You're being lied to in seminary. Most people still don't know what the word seminary really means. Semen, semenology, semen study, seed. All right? A lot of people still, you're dealing with a bunch of perverts. Even the word seminary is a perverted word. So you're dealing with a bunch of lies. And so they're feeding you this lie to take this lie back and feed it back to our community. As I said before, just because a white man says it doesn't mean that it's facts. It's time that we learn from ourselves, learn from each other, learn to unite as one African people. What I am is Pan-African. Not only am I conscious, but I'm Pan-African. Why am I Pan-African? It was once said, I heard it say that we as a people forgot what it means to be a nationhood. When we was a nation wasn't restricted to a particular land or a particular place like it is now. This is why I believe in Pan-Africanism. A lot of people want to throw, it was indigenous people in America. You know, you're really not African. But everywhere you go, you find the pyramids. You find hieroglyphics. You look in the Grand Canyon. We knew what nationhood was, okay? It wasn't restricted to one particular place and we need to get back to that if we are planning to survive as a people, all right? We need to get back to that Pan-Africanism. That's what we need to get back into. And that's the only way we're going to survive. And because that's where we at now. We can't survive because everybody's too divided doing their own thing. Our money is divided. There's 100 churches in Fort Worth. Everybody want to be their own pastor. And then we wonder why we can't come together and build our community because we're giving all our money to these divided churches. Our money is divided. It is what it is. And so our religion, our thought process is divided. You being controlled, your thoughts are being controlled, religion, by this white man. So to get back into what we believe and what we practice, because spirituality is not about what you believe. It is about you as an individual and your healthy spiritual life and what you practice and what's better for your African mind. The white man don't know what's good for your mind, so stop listening to that white man. Peace, Hotep, Shalom.